Hello everyone, my name is T, and I'm joined by Ginja today.
Hello.
Ooh, sorry about that. But this is it. This is CWL Division 1 Finals between Dynamite Ruby and ProNexus Hydra. I'm super excited, Ginja. How about you today?
I'm very excited to see this final matchup between two of the great teams in CWL this season, and I'm really excited to see what they have in store for us today.
Yeah, and I guess we can talk about the past before we get into it, but Dynamite Ruby taking, I think, just snatching the #1 seed from their opponents here today, ProNexus Hydro, and took down Oka in a very convincing 2-0. But ProNexus Hydro had a really interesting path, wouldn't you say, Ginja?
Yeah, so basically what happened to ProNexus Hydra is they got a really incredible upset of what I thought would be one of the teams in this final. They beat Square Table Knights, which I thought to be one of the best teams in this final, and I'm really impressed by ProNexus Hydro getting that win last week. So really good stuff to them.
Yeah, let's let's take a look at the lineup, shall we?
Yep.
All right, we have.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So we have for Dynamite Ruby, we have Caswo, we have Mitch, we have SuperFX, and we have Wins. And for ProNexus Hydra, we have Astre, Kura, Trash, and Romaine. Considering both of these lineups, I consider Dynamite personally to be the favorite, but I can see ProNexus Hydra definitely pulling off a win here. In Dynamite's key players for this match, I would say it would be Mitch and SuperFX. SuperFX probably has the most experience out of any player in this final, I would say, in terms of experimenting with the game and labbing with the game due to the fact that he has put a lot of time and effort into making the community a much better place, and I'm very proud of his efforts, and it's very impressive. I'm very impressed to see what he can do in the future.
Yeah,
And
oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
for ProNexus Hydro, I'm gonna look at Astre and Kura because they are they're one of their top players, and they can really run really well against any team, and they did so against Square Table Knights really well. So you gotta look out for those two players as well.
Yeah, and something to notice that's kind of interesting is that Trash is playing in for Yami. Trash is normally their third player, but Yami absolutely popped off versus Square Table Knights, and it's a little bit surprising to see him not playing. However, he will be playing match 2 from what I've heard. But yeah, I think in terms of ProNexus Hydro, I wouldn't say it's like I honestly don't think they're I don't think there's a favorite in this match personally. I think both teams can be are really good. While Dynamite Ruby does have the 2-0 against them in the what was it? In the regular season, sorry, excuse me. But I think Yami will bring, or I think it'll be a very close match either way. I think the second match was a lot closer than the first one, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see a very tight match between these two teams. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just looking forward to a really intense final. Hopefully, a match 3 is called, because that would make this final even more intense, and definitely a must-watch match today for sure.
Yeah, I hope so too as well. So the teams are currently, I think there's currently, I think 6 in, but we can talk actually a little bit about the update that recently happened. Isn't that right, Ginja?
Yes. So recently, Mario Kart Tour recently got an update where the scores are shown after the set amount of races, and you can set races to 12 now instead of just 3 races in 3 races for 4 GPs. And I think that's a really important update, especially for the competitive scene, due to the fact that now it will be a lot easier to actually play wars without really having to reset and people disconnecting. You can just play the 12 races out, and you might not have even a problem with it, which is really helpful, especially now as teams are looking to just find ways to play matches and not have any delays whatsoever. So
Yeah, I think the multiplayer update is insane. I think something else that was interesting is that teams are now like you can actually like set teams. Before then, you can choose your teams, but the problem is with teams, you can have friendly fire. However, the new update did bring friendly fire, or did bring an option to allow friendly fire, which I think both teams will. Which I think both teams agreed to do. So we will see. It'll be a lot easier to do the scores, and a lot easier to do my job as well. But I'm actually super excited for the. I'm super excited for the update right here. It's insane. I think it's like probably the best thing that's happened to Mario Kart Tour in a hot minute. But yeah, still we're waiting on. There's currently 7 right now in the room, so we're still waiting. I guess we can go a little bit into the lineups a little bit more. I mean, you did mention that Mitch and SuperFX are like the kind of the key pieces, but I think Kazuo wins. I feel like everyone in Dynamite Ruby is insanely solid. I think anyone can have like a really solid match into it, and I think ProNexus Hydro is a little bit more specialized, but Astre and Kerr are absolute monsters.
Yeah, they're really solid players, and I know Wins has been successful in the past with tournaments. Oh, and we're getting started here, so we're looking forward to having a good match. We're starting off on Donut Plains 2 here, as we see everyone as we start this match off pretty well.
Yeah, Donut Plains 2, kind of a pretty big shroom track, but we do see no one actually opting to pick a shroom character. I will believe we do see Mitch not opting to bag, so it may be SuperFX actually bagging for Dynamite Ruby.
Yeah, starting off actually, believe it or not, PNX is starting off pretty strong with a 2-3-4 and keeping that, while Dynamite is just hanging out in the background now. Mitch being all alone at first might not be the best start here, as Donut Plains 3, yes, it is a catch-up track, but it may not work for them necessarily in the end. Ooh, as Astre gets mega'd and sent back all the way back to 5th, so Dynamite coming back immediately, getting a top 2 presence, and but I believe Wins actually got hit out to get back into 3rd and then into 2nd, and then Astre getting bombed, which is not what you want to see, especially on lap 2. Now I would say it's not the easiest thing to catch up, especially on this track, especially as on a short of a track as Donut Plains 2. And yeah, Dynamite looking really good, at least with a 1-3-4. Even with that 8th place, it's still going to be a guaranteed winning race here, as a really strong start from Dynamite. And that's what you wanted to see in the final, just a strong start from Dynamite, making everyone know that they deserve to be in this final, and they deserve all the credit they get, even after this first race.
Yeah. I mean, Ginja's spilling like a rap god right here, spitting out facts. I can't have much to say, but very, very strong race. 1-3-4 for Dynamite. It's kind of interesting. They kind of front ran that, which is kind of shocking, considering. Let's see, 14. It's kind of shocking considering this track is very, very. It's normally very, very like bag heavy, but you know. I think they got out to that top 4, and a really good top 4. They hit them out, which is insane.
Yeah, they started like in the back, especially lap burn early on. They started in the back, and they immediately caught up, which is pretty impressive, I would say.
All right, we have so it's 1-3-4-8, correct? So it's a +5 race for Dynamite Ruby right there, and I believe we are going to Maple Treeway. Ooh, Maple Treeway is a very interesting track. I believe Wins has the world record, or had the world record when this was a time trial. But I think, you know, Astre, Wins, Kazuo, Kura, very, very good runners. I think they all were in the top 10 here, so we're going to see a really good race from both of them. Yeah,
I would see Maple Treeway is personally one of my favorite tracks, especially for Mario Kart Tour, due to the fact that it's just a very intriguing track, and just very inspiring to like watch and like see what's going on. Someone getting hit out of there. I don't know if that was a lag or not, but I think ProNexus Hydro starting off with, again, only being in 1st, and Dynamite being 2-3, but that easily could change here as the pack is incredibly close.
Yeah, we see right now Mitch currently has a heart in 4th right there. He's opting to hold it. I think he's gonna probably hold it to see if the bagger does get a dodge or not. We'd see, I think if we change POVs, we see Astre with a star in first. That's absolutely absurd.
Wow. Insane. I don't see that very often, but when that happens, it's going to be a big... If Astre can keep that star, and now they have top 2-4, so that's big for ProNexus Hydro. And if they hold that star in case of possibly 7th place shot, because I do see someone in 7th, and they could have it. But if Dynamite gets the shock, though, it could change the entire race here for sure. But I don't know if they're looking to get it right now. Oh, and a shot coming in. And Dynamite, actually, that was Dynamite's shock, and they got him out of their star. And Mitch getting into first, and Dynamite being 1-4-5-7, really, really strong right now. And hopefully they can keep that.
Yeah, Mitch picking up the star, or Astre's star actually, which is insanely nuts right now. We do see, if we go back here, Astre currently in second. They're still holding 2-3, but it's very, very dangerous. Mitch will be getting first, obviously, but we'll see what happens at the end right here. Double reds. Probably not going to be enough.
Maybe a bomb missing, but I think that might have been a 1-3-4-8 for Dynamite Ruby, which is a big race and not what you want to see in ProNexus Hydro here, and not really looking very good right now for ProNexus Hydro.
I mean, it's only the first two races. They can easily come back. These are not.
They can easily come back. Yes, but you don't. The momentum starting off like that, not a good sign.
Yeah, right now. See, I mean, I think that I mean, we see the power of shock right there. I mean, it wasn't even like it was kind of scary there with Astre having a star in like first or something, but unfortunately not dodging the shock right there. It's kind of tricky when you have a star. Having a star in first is great, but like it seems really great, but like you don't know when the shock's happening, and then if the shock happens, then you can let another person or an enemy pick up the star, as you see what happened to Mitch right there, and he picked up the star and got an easy burst right there.
Yeah, that was just very unlucky that actually Dynamite pulled that shock there, especially with them being in 8th, so it's just unfortunate. But we're headed to Royal Raceway T here, as definitely a more trick-heavy track, and definitely you could catch up on this track. It's not that difficult to, I would say, catch up on this track, considering what has happened.
I think that this track is actually, in my opinion, it's a little bit more front-running based. There's only really one big shortcut at the end. We see Astre having a shroom right there, so he will probably take it. Nice Nisk right there. Or Nisk,
really strong
right there. But yep, it's a good. I think it's a good runner right here. Let's see what's going on in the pack right here. 2-3 for Dynamite right now. You see a red for wins right now. He's gonna opt to throw it. Probably gonna take one out. Oh, this is really good for if he gets a red off. He does, but oh, Mitch gets hit out.
Ooh, Mitch gets hit out. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Now, PNX being in like the front presence means that they could get a really strong race here with not a lot of catch-up options, as you said. So this could end up being a good race for PNX here, as we see someone from Dynamite also getting hit out. So
we do see 1-3-6 actually, top 2 right now for. Wow, that's it's so much of a battle up there. I think Mitch is doing the right thing here, holding the star for the ending cut right there. It's really, really good. Maybe also chaining it as well. Ooh, that red is super unfortunate.
Change his star. Yeah, he might end up getting a good chain here, but 2-3-4 right now. Coming back, like
terrible chain. Oh,
that's
double bananas in fourth. Not what you want, and that's a chaos.
Though I do believe, Dynamite getting 2-3-5-7. And PNX getting 1-4-6-8. That is a close race, but
it is actually a winning race for Dynamite. Actually, it's a +1 right there.
+1, yeah. Yeah, there's still, but able to get a winning race off of PNX being in top 2, and then I guess hitting one of them out. So good stuff from Dynamite here, catching up and getting a winning race out of it.
Yeah, they did a really good job getting the middle members out of there, like Kura and Astre actually out of there. Just like hitting them out is insanely. As you see, this is the first GP scores. Kazuo with a 23, and Astre with the 21 right there. Unfortunately, not much. Kura kind of lagging behind. We want to see him up there as well. For I think he's one of the key points for ProNexus Hydro win, and unfortunately right now is not I think pulling his weight. He needs to I think get around 20 or something every GP.
Yeah, I would definitely not. He's not performing to his best. And FX though, doing a good job, staying in the back. He got one shock already. He could pull another one in the future,
and,
I would say.
The point of bagging is honestly not even to like get the shock. It's also to prevent shock as well. Because if you prevent shock, then like there won't be any like, and you're up there. Mario Kart Tour is a very heavily front running based game. So if you're up there and no shock happens, then you guys are kind of free. We do see them going to RMX Choco Island 2. Top 3 start for Dynamite, but again, Mitch getting hit out right there. Now Astre
getting hit out, yeah. Just unfortunate that he got trailed out there, and now ProNexus Hydra being in 245 could contend. So Astre has a red, probably holding it for possibly a chain here. Yeah, he's going to chain that. He might pull another red here this set. He does, but FX pulling a banana, which will probably keep him protected. And now PNX being in 2-3. Let's see their game plan here as they try to take FX out of first. But we see Ashley with the shroom. And
that was
FX
a nice hit.
That was really good. Now PNX being in top 2, definitely looking really solid for them. Mitch having a star though in 4th could actually break up that top 2 if he ends up. Well. And there's a blue. Yeah, that's not looking. That could easily break their top 2, and it does. And now they're 2-3-4 entering the finish line, and a shot coming in, but it won't matter. They will still get 2-3-4. And again, just Dynamite coming back after being down so many spots and just able to catch up like that. It's really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, right there is just honestly kind of like what's typical of that track right there. I mean, it's not really a good front running track in my opinion, because you can easily, that last turn is absolutely devastating to catch up on. And we saw that right there. We saw like all of them taking cut right there, and we get a 2-3-4 for Dynamite right there. I think that's a +3 race for Dynamite right there, and the lead is now 14.
Yeah, really strong set of these couple of races here for Dynamite. Just getting even these small wins are helping them out so much.
Yeah, but honestly, if you're in ProNexus Hydro, you shouldn't be worried too much right now. I mean, you can still get like a really good solid race. Like you can still get a top 2 or top 3 to like even it up. But you really need to start like stop the bleeding right now and start like getting a single winning race. They have not won a race so far this entire track. We are going to 3DS Daisy Hills T. This track is honestly very front run heavy. I see some people opting to go Shroom here. Unfortunately, actually, we don't see anyone going Shroom, but we saw last time Sanch opting to go for the Shroom carts and whatnot. And
Mitch getting trailed out immediately by his teammate. That's just unfortunate right there. And yeah. But starting from the back though, I would say this is as you said, I could see it's kind of more difficult to catch up on this track, I would say, but it's definitely possible.
It's possible, yeah, but I mean, I think it's just not that feasible of a bagging track. I mean, if Shock Hap does get it, does happen, then that's good. But it has to happen here. It can't happen near the ending where like a lot of people can dodge. We do see Mitch in a mega in 4th right now.
So right there, Mitch did something called the respawn strat, which it's basically faster if you respawn there rather than taking the glider as intended. Many players do that, and it's actually a lot faster. And we probably see players again doing that this lap as well. So
yeah, misreading his teammate right there was very unfortunate right there. This is looking like a very good race for Hydra right now.
Yeah, they're currently 2-3-4, and Dynamite only being in 1st and not looking really, really good right now. So
late
but a shot coming
in.
Top 2-4 for PNX. Big race. Oh no, top 2-5. Oh, lucky pass there from one of the Wendy's, but Mitch. Still top 2. Wow, yeah. That's a big shock and a big race for PNX. Definitely something that they needed for sure.
Yeah, that's a -9 right there. Now the lead is just 5 right now. Again, like as I mentioned, the shock isn't really that good there. I mean, I think it might have been a Dynamite shock right there, but since it was used, like since that he gets so much like lenience for the respawn there, that it might have dodged the top 2 right there, or it might have dodged the 2-3 right there, and then Wins couldn't dodge, so it might have been a top 2 from. It might have been a Dynamite shock, right there, and Wins just failed to dodge or couldn't dodge.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that he actually couldn't dodge there. But as we are going to Choco Island 1R, I would say, I don't know about you, but I would say this definitely you can catch up on this track.
Oh yeah, this is
a little bit.
Yeah, this is definitely a run. This is definitely a track where insane bagging track. It's also very short as well, so you will see, I think, the baggers actually running. Yeah, we see a lot of toad heads. We see the only one who's not being toad head, Kazuo there, kind of being a contrarian. But yeah, this track is insanely trim focused. You'll see maybe people bagging as well here in the back.
They could be pulling probably maybe like a star or something like that, especially in the back. But it was you see Mitch pulling a shroom, and so many of these players pulling mushrooms at the start. That's really going to be important for later in the race. This is a very short track, already getting into the final lap here coming up, and holding these mushrooms, and it's pretty important. But right now, Dynamite looking at a 2-3, but it easily could change.
A nice snipe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Astre gets absolutely wrecked right there.
Oh, unfortunate, then he gets sniped. Yeah.
Astre snipes back. This is
looking 2, 3, 4. I think this might be a 2.
Oh no, Mitch, that was a big misplay by Mitch right there.
Wow, that was huge. That could have been a winning race there, but that unfortunately he screwed up, which I think, yeah, PNX getting a winning race there. That is gonna cut the lead even more. So
yeah, very, very suspect driving, honestly, but from Mitch right there. Yeah, just really suspect driving right there. It kind of just dips into the dirt for no reason, and I mean, I don't know, it might have been like a fail right there. There is a little bit of a glitch right now in the game where at the end, your drift actually just, if you're on drift button, it actually just cancels. So that might have happened to Mitch, and he couldn't control it well, and then he just dips into the dirt right there.
Yeah, that could have happened, but the lead is now cut to 2 as we're entering the not the halfway mark, but I
mean, you are right. It is the halfway. Right? No, we are at the halfway mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are at the halfway mark. Cause yeah, you're right. Okay.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So, yeah, this one of my favorites, Rosalina Ice World. Definitely, I would say more of a front runner here, as it's hard to catch up on, I would say, because there's basically no shortcuts whatsoever.
There is an ending shortcut, but it's not as like big as the RMX Choco Island 2 one. But it's there. But we won't. It's, as you said, very heavily front running. We do see Mitch currently in 4th place right now, Astre in 3rd, and I think Wins has a shroom in 1st right now. He has to probably use it so he can get some protection. Double reds coming out from Astre. This is definitely going to hit Wins out.
Definitely. Oh, not a bad start for either team right now. Just having that front presence. Ooh, getting the red off, and now PNX beating in top 2 here with a basically front runner track.
We just missed it.
Dynamite might need a shock here.
Yeah. Very questionable from Wins to hold his shroom right there. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't get protection and stuff or something like that. But right now, top 2-4 for PNX right now. They need to break this. They need to start breaking this. And we see Mitch currently having a heart right now.
I would say that FX probably needs to pull a shock here for Dynamite to at least crack the top spots and get back.
We see Kazo actually up there right now. It's I think he's just like.
Ooh, wait a minute. So Dynamite now is like 1-4-6, which could end up. What happened there? I want to know what happened there.
It depends on what Kazuo has.
Yeah, this is If he has a heart,
He's not
wait,
opting to throw for it. I guess he
yeah,
probably throwing it out the line doesn't get it, but
yeah, it doesn't get it off.
135.
Oh, Dynamite 135. That's big. That's
Could've-
definitely something that you needed after the last two races that Dynamite had. Definitely a comeback race, I would say, for them.
I mean, it's only a +3, so.
But definitely something needed to definitely have momentum back. Like
Yeah.
those last two races, you didn't see that from Dynamite. You didn't see them having a lot of momentum there, and getting the momentum back and shifting. It'll be big. It's definitely good to see from
Yeah,
Dynamite.
Kazuo and Win is doing a great job breaking into that top 2 right there and getting 1-3. Probably maybe Kazuo had like reds or something and read it out second. That could have happened. And then just getting up there. But yeah, very, very good job. We are going back to 200 planes 2R right now. And yeah, again, very, very shroom heavy track, but we saw last time these guys actually front ran it, or kind of front ran it at the end. Didn't get anything going for them. PNX didn't. We'll see what happens here though.
Yeah, they could be like the first race here, and the positions could easily shift. It could be very easy to shift here. So you got to keep that in mind. No one is safe on this track.
Yeah, we do see Astre holding up first place. Mitch right now in secure right now 2-3-4 or 2-3 actually from Dynamite now. Let's see if Mitch gets a snipe here on Astre. I think he's actually too far ahead right now to attempt a snipe. Maybe he's gonna try to ask him, "Hey, go wide here." Oh no, they have a red, so he's gonna get red.
I think they both have reds. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so now I think they're 1-3. Oh, he got. Oh yeah.
Wow, he got wrecked.
That was good. Oh,
right
but
now.
Mitch getting hit as well, falling back to possibly a 1-4-6 if Astre gets the pass here. So
this is looking. I mean, ending is actually kind of insane. Mitch has to use his heart right now. Oh, I don't know why he's not.
In case of.
We see a blue actually coming out there, so I think PNX is in first right now. Yes, they are. And this
yeah,
is
they're
like a very good
last shot coming in.
Oh my goodness, this is a devastating race.
Mitch moving up 2 spots, but unfortunately hitting. Oh, they got 1, 5, 6, 7, but I think that's still a winning race from PNX here.
It was looking really, really rough for Dynamite right there. I don't know whose shock that was, but that shock absolutely saved Dynamite from having a worse race right there.
Definitely, because FX was able to catch up and get, I think, either 6th or 7th there, so that was pretty important actually. So at least salvage some spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I mean, we saw there was like going into that last straight, it was literally bottom 3 Dynamite right there. That shock was very, very crucial in just salvaging the spots right there.
Yeah, as we go into Yoshi Circuit, I would say this is more of a bagger track, especially in 8D. It's more of a bagger here, so I would. It's definitely the same here.
It plays a little bit different. I think the main reason why in 8D it's a bagger is because it has a huge build strat, so that's like insanely powerful. However, in this game, I think it plays more of a runner, in my opinion. Except this beginning shroom cut right here. We'll see if we see Mitch going.
Yes, and Mitch pulling a shroom immediately, possibly gonna break away, but
we see Astre up there as well. Actually, I think you can actually do that Nisk shroomless, if I'm not mistaken. If someone takes that out for you, you can do that shroomless. Fun fact, by the way. We see Astre immediately dropping because he saw. I don't know why he saw it. Maybe he's a little bit stream sniping. Maybe I don't know. Because Mitch didn't have anything right there, but he's probably playing it safe right there. Saw Dynamite was in 2-3 or 2-3, so he's like, yeah, it's too early in the race for me to lose my front presence.
They could be playing this actually like a bagger, and possibly PNX could get a shock here, even though they're in 7th. It's still possible. It has happened.
We see Astre finally using the heart right there. The Bluebear is actually a really good item in this game. Yeah, actually takes out hearts, which is pretty important. You see right now 2-3 for ProNexus right now. But yeah, Mitch has to be very careful of any items.
Actually putting a star here. But he gets redded right before he can use his star. That's just so unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't even blame him too. It's super hard to react to that. Oh, this is looking like a insane racer. Oh, this is looking like a solid race 4. Oh, he gets trailed. What did he get trailed by? I couldn't see anything for him. That's so sad.
Yeah.
And we see,
Ooh,
Mitch
wait a
getting hit
minute.
out there. And
Yeah,
actually
getting
2-3.
145 winning race from PNX. Definitely a small winning race, but a winning race nonetheless. So
I mean, you take anything at this rate if you're
you
PNX.
take any race you can. And oh, wait a minute, the bagger gets 7th here, so not as a good of a race, but still a good race nonetheless. So
Oh, did they? Oh, I'm stupid. Lol. Let me fix that. Sorry, I was doing. I thought the bagger got 8th right there. My bad. But yeah, 2, 3, 6, 7, a -1 race. I believe. Yeah. Yes, or -1 for Dynamite right there. So +3. This is intense, bro.
especially coming down to these, I believe
We're in the
last
10th.
GP.
Yeah, this is the last GP.
The last GP here. So yeah, this is 3 points separates both of these teams. It's going to come down to these last 3 races to decide who wins this first match.
Yeah, and we are going back to your track right there.
Yeah, definitely. Depends on who starts in the top spot here to actually see who actually wins this race. I would imagine, even though it might have not happened necessarily like that. Anything could really happen here, honestly.
Yeah, anything could happen. It's neck and blow right now after neck and blow. Right now this is intense, bro. Like I'm shaking right now a little bit. You know, I'm more nervous and I'm not even playing. So yeah,
This is definitely something I wanted to see here. A close matches is definitely something that is really exciting to watch as a spectator.
Yeah, we see a really strong starting spots for Dyna right now, and they're currently top 3. We see Astre. Let's see what he gets right here. Passing this item set, he will go. Ooh, not really good items right there. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we'll be in the back for a little bit. He might get wins here. Oh no, I think wins is kind of lagging there. Throwing the bomb up, kind of risky, but. We see
getting a blue though, that's big. That's big, especially for to break that first with PNX beating second. Oh, now they're that's gonna be big. That's definitely
didn't
a
do
big
anything.
blue.
They're still top 3. Yeah, we see. Yeah, they're still top 3 right now.
They're still top 3, but I think it's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Than it was.
Astre needs to get shock right here, or else this is. Or sorry, Romain needs to get shock right here, or else this is a really bad race for PNX. And you really don't want a bad race like coming into the last GP. You don't want it to begin that. Oh, we see that it's very close right now. Someone getting hit out, so it's only a top 2 now. I think that was Wins actually.
Yeah, Wins got hit out a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, only a top 2 right now for Dynamite. Oh,
Mitch
did not get
Mitch
redded.
Is defenseless.
Oh.
He might get
Yeah,
hit
Mitch
out
is
there.
Yeah, someone coming up in a star.
That green
Ooh,
snipe was
barely
so close.
scavenges the top 2. Top 2, 6, I think 8 here from Dynamite. Definitely what you needed there to separate your lead a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's so tight right now. That
Yeah,
was
it's
really
extremely tight. It really one race could change this whole match. Just one big race. Like I remember PNX getting, I believe, a +9 race earlier. So if we see that again, they could end up taking the win here for this first match.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely correct. It's never close. And this is honestly one of the beauties of like this game. Like because of the bagging, you don't really see any like you don't see really and because the spots do mix up, you don't really see any team carrying the momentum into another race and whatnot. So like every race is different. You have to treat it one race at a time. And this is what you get. You get insane back and forth races like this. I think both teams' mentals are insanely strong as well. But yeah, we'll see. We are going back to Donut Plains 2R. Again, very I think bagging heavy track actually. But we'll see right here. Mitch starting in 8th place, opting to run. Actually, I think they are sending FX back there. We are gonna see Astre starting to run up there. Let's see what happens to him in the early parts of the race. Gets double shrooms. That's a really good pull right there from Astre. Probably gonna
You're
use.
being in first. That's really important. Really important to start off like that, because that could actually break away your lead a little bit.
Yeah, and he
even
has
on this track.
and he has a teammate behind him, so he's gonna obviously just use these shrooms to catch up. He gets another shroom. Oh my goodness,
Wow.
that's so disgusting. I'm gonna look away right there. But you know, very good. Very. I think probably Astre will get first right here. Mitch getting hit out in second.
I'm pulling double bananas as well. Not good, especially right now.
He gets
As
backed. His race is over.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate to see there from Mitch and PNX being in top 2 here. Astre still having these shrooms, definitely separating his lead a lot and ending up getting first here. As we see PNX possibly getting a top 3 from PNX.
Oh my goodness!
It's a really big race, and definitely gonna take away this lead from Dynamite. They once had really strong race from PNX here.
And we were just saying, like, only one race. They only need one race, and they got that one race right there. A +8 for Dynamite turns into a -5 or a +5 for PNX. And we are going down to the last.
We're going into the last race. Yeah, and they need something. Dynamite definitely needs something like that to happen because of the fact that they had such a big loss there. Like, their lead was immediately gone. It's gone now. So they need Yoshi Circuit. They need to make this back if they want to win this war. They need something big here. Maybe a top 3 from them.
The good thing about this game is that the spots reset after every race. So a top 3 isn't as brutal as it is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because in top 3 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you have to carry that as well as the tracks that are being played, or if they get a track pick there. But it's a random track, or it's based on a cycle as well as random spots. So we will see Mitch starting in first right now, and it's a 145. Not enough, but it's a good start right there. But we do see 134 immediately for PNX right here.
Yeah, but the spots just keep on changing. Dynamite being first, then PNX being in first. It's just interchangeable, so you never really know what's going to happen here, especially on this last race until the last lap. And unfortunately, one of PNX getting red eye, I believe. So
1357 will not be enough, or 1358. I don't think will be enough. I think bagger point might even matter here as well, Ginja. Double stars for Astre. That's ridiculous.
Wow, that's ridiculous. And that's something especially you need right now. Someone coming up in a mega, though. I don't know. Ooh, Astre getting bumped into the grass. But again, holding these stars, it's going to be really important. Ooh, but top 3. But as you said, these stars, really important. And Astre immediately breaking that top 3.
I think Mitch actually got hit out there, and he's now he's in 6th right now. This is not enough for a win right here.
Yeah, especially with Astre pulling a heart.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah, they definitely need. Mitch definitely needs to catch back up, especially on like this last couple of turns. He needs to catch up in order for Dynamite to salvage a win, but I don't think it's going to be enough right now due to the fact that
as well. The bomb.
Ooh, Astre with the bomb.
Oh, he snipes himself.
He snipes himself. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, and he gets bumped.
Top 2 though. Oh, someone having a shock in 5th.
Oh, this is so close. Why did he bomb snipe himself? He just runs into it. Top 2, 6, 8. I don't know if that's enough.
No, I personally don't think that's enough. I think PNX holds on here, but I think it's going to be extremely close, separated. What?
We're going into an overtime.
Are we?
Yes,
really?
234 to 234.
Wow, 234 to 230. I did not expect a tie out of that. That is, goodness gracious.
That bomb snipe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't. If he didn't throw that bomb, they would have won the war off of that. Like, that's just so unfortunate and unnecessary. So, yeah, we're going into an overtime period, and can you explain how an overtime works here,
So
T?
overtime is pretty simple. It's literally just another GP that they have to play. And because GPs can't tie in this game, this will be the final. This will actually be the final GP for this match. Oh, that bomb! What was that? That was so crazy.
Yeah. It was just so unfortunate. Yeah.
Did I screw it up?
I think it was like a top two.
Oh, I think I got the scores wrong. I am so sorry. I think PNX actually came up with a win right here. I am so sorry for people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was yeah, I thought PNX barely held on there, even with the bomb, but yeah, that's +2 for PNX. Pretty strong comeback, I would say, from PNX. Starting off rather not the greatest, and then coming back like that, it's pretty good from them, I would say.
Yeah. What the hell? There's a little bit of a score discrepancy going on right now, I think. I think Astre is saying no tie, so yeah. Well, we're gonna go to a little bit of a break right here before we get a little bit of a final say right here, but oh, that ending there. Astre almost botched it for his team.
Yeah, that's just, honestly, it's just so unfortunate what happened. So,
let's see what's going on right now. Yeah, okay. We're gonna, yeah, they're currently confirming the score right now. I think I might have messed it up, but my fault.
yeah, but I think this was a really close war, and definitely a lot of action being seen from both
Yeah.
teams. So, you got to keep that in mind going into this could go into a match 3 actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, definitely could go into a match 3 actually. With the war being so close there, definitely could go into a match 3. So, got to keep that in mind.
All right, race 4 was the. Yeah. We'll be taking a little bit of a break here. Sanch will be joining the cast for the for now, and yeah, we'll be back in a bit. We'll get the final scores up really shortly after we find out the score discrepancy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned because match 2 will be coming very shortly.
And I think we're back here. Oh wait, what? Wait, are we live or? And we're back here with the beginning of match 2 between Dynamite and PNX, and the last war was actually a +2 for PNX, as we just saw. As you see on the screen right now, it was really close, and I would say what Dynamite needs to do in this next war is definitely adjust a little bit. Make sure they know what they're doing, I would say, in the front. So, and I would like to also introduce my co-commentator, I think, Sanch. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, how are you? Nah, yeah, so as we saw, this was a really close match between both of the teams. Honestly, both teams could have won that on last race. So just hope that you keep playing good. Hope you don't make many mistakes, and probably you can possibly win this time. For Dynamite and for PNX, just keep up their lead, get an early lead, maintain it, get momentum, just do everything right and try to win again.
Yeah, so we don't know if actually any of the lineups are going to necessarily change off of the PNX win, but anything could really change here with the lineups going forward. And I'm looking to see maybe a little bit more of some strategy coming in from. Okay, so I'm getting confirmation that Yami is in for Trash at the moment, so that is confirmed for the moment. Okay. So,
yeah.
Yes.
So Yami is a very good player. He's playing since the beginning of the competitive scene. When I was starting to, Yami was my first partner in a launch. So that dates from almost a year now. He has a lot of game knowledge.
And, yeah, we're immediately getting started up here, and starting on Rosalina's Ice World Normal Edition, and I think we had like R last time, and now we're on the normal Rosalina's Ice World here, starting off. Mitch starting off in 7th here, then immediately getting up to 5th place, which is not too bad of a start here, though, for Dynamite at the moment, being in 1st, but then PNX being top 2, getting hit out, though. That's not looking the best right now, so...
Yeah, that turn is a bit laggy. Always, everyone's protection just get laughed off, right? So we see, Mitch gets trailed. Unfortunate there.
A very unfortunate start from, I would say, Dynamite, but getting a red out, getting them back up to 1-3-4. That's
he pulls a hard in 3rd place. That's really big. There's a shocking play.
Yeah, FX. We currently don't know. FX might pull it here, but we actually don't know if he will pull it or not, considering what has happened. There was not many shocks at all in the last war, so you got to keep that in mind coming up here. So, but right. Dynamite hanging in there with their 1-3, and getting hit. Wins getting hit out there, and immediately losing first. That's really big for PNX here.
Pulling to red is actually a very good pull here. He might want to change the red since his partner is behind. Let's see if he can get to one red. Yeah, he gets it. He pulled hard in 2nd place.
Yeah, Mitch, I believe Mitch will be getting first here if there is no shock from PNX here. But I think this might be looking like possibly a 1-3-5.
Oh, all right, no, top two.
Top 2 from
Kura gets hit, and the shock comes in. It might be a Dynamite shock. Maybe
possibly. I think they got him after the finish line, so it could have been a Dynamite shock. We don't know if FX is going to maintain 8th or get up to 7th, though. That could be even a bigger race than what it already is. Yeah, good start from Dynamite, though. Really, after losing that last war, starting off like that, definitely something you want to see here to potentially make a match 3. Getting a plus
so good start for Dynamite. Going now into Choco Mountain T version. This track doesn't have glider, so that's pretty big, because glider is usually a big annoying part of the race. You go slower, you can get targeted. If you get spawned behind, then it's over for you most of the times. So T version is really easy. Like if you get hit, then you have to watch out because catching up here is not really easy. Let's see. Okay, so Astre starting in 4th place. We see FX in 3rd place. As it's Snowboard now.
Yeah, but as you said, Choco Island is one of those tracks where like there's no glider, so that means you're going a little bit faster than necessarily on a glider-based track of Choco Mountain. So PNX immediately getting into top 2. That's a really good start from PNX, especially on this track with not too many shortcuts except for basically the one at the end.
Oh.
So
We saw a bit of a glide. Oh, he gets the red shell, but it doesn't connect. Watch out for this trail. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Astre sitting in 3rd place. This is not the best. Oh, we see a Mega in 3rd place.
Casual holding a Mega, excuse me, in 3rd place, and I think Mitch having a heart in 4th. That's still big, and 2-3. Ooh, getting 2-3. Gets into 1st. I think someone must have gotten hit out, which is
Mitch
just
pulling
unfortunate.
hearts, insane. Right there, he might. Okay, all right. So it seems like it's a top 3, but enemies are behind.
Yeah, they're really close right now.
Oh, he gets a snipe.
Yeah.
He didn't. All right. Oh, he lost his heart. He lost all his protections. Let's see if he can do something.
He could get it. Oh, the bomb goes off, but I don't think that hits him. But I think that is a 1-3, maybe 6-8 from Dynamite.
All right, so that should be a winning race still by 1 point.
Yeah, but
definitely
still,
something you want here.
Definitely salvaged out of that. They were top 3 at one point, and PNX did a good job of getting them out of top 3 with the items they pulled.
Yeah, we saw a snipe there to second guy in 2nd place. Oh, so yeah, so it's a winning race for Dynamite, and they keep getting a bigger lead. PNX, if you're PNX, you're not. You want them to stop their momentum. You need a big race here.
You did not force a game 3 here. You want to start off well. PNX was able to come back last war after not starting off so well. So let's see if they can do it again here coming up. That's what I'm looking to see.
Right, so Royal Raceway reverse version. No gliders again. This track is, if you get shock in here, that's just huge. There's a lot of ways to cut. Yeah, it's like if you front run here, it's just unfortunate if they pull shock. Right, so we see Mitch in 3rd place right now. He holds his double protection. 2-3 right now. Oh, that horn! Oh, he gets horn.
Yeah. Mitch actually avoiding the horde though to keep 1st, but PNX being in 2-3-4. Strong start from PNX, starting off the gate. So.
Right, so Mitch skips the ramp. He's just holding into 1st place right now. We should probably see some red shells coming in this box. No, we don't.
Mitch having double defense though. It's still very, very important for him to hold that defense. And right now,
2nd place just
Astre having a red.
We see a star in 3rd place. That's a really good pull. Oh, Mitch gets taken
Mitch
out.
getting hit out. Yeah. And now PNX looking good in the top 2-4 situation. Yeah. This is looking really, really strong now for PNX here. Being in top 3 and most of their players taking the shortcut there. Really, really big. As we see Mitch having a star, though, in 4th could immediately change the outcome of this race. And Wins being in 3rd could also change the outcome of this race.
Oh, yeah, we get hit out.
Yeah, he got hit out there. And, the shock. Like, big shock from FX there. Pulling it there, and this is looking like a really good race now. Ooh, but he hits the offer, but who'll get those reds off, and
yeah, still a top 2.
Getting a top really 2 there, that's really good for Dynamite to extend their lead a little bit. The top 2 6-8 winning race, guaranteed. So really, really strong effort coming in from Dynamite. Already,
yeah, I believe it was Casual in 1st place who dodged too. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but Mitch, right there. If you are like in that situation, you maybe want to hold that room because that turn is a bit messy because of the invisible walls after that. So yeah, still getting the top two 6-8. More points going to Dynamite Ruby. So they win the first GP. They want to take like maintain the lead. We will see what comes out next GP.
For sure. Mitch and Kazu both getting a 24. Good start from the both of them. They're immediately going into Rosalina's Ice Road again. And I think Dynamite did really good on this race the last time I played it, but anything could happen here. I'm telling you, it comes down to item play, and especially on this track, it's more of a front runner. So it comes mostly down to item play and to lines on this track, I would think.
All right, so something interesting about this track is the fact that you have an extra item set. If we compare it to the T version or the reverse version, oh, we see a bot. Yeah, that we won't see this track right now.
Yeah, we'll have to reset the room there. Unfortunate that a bot had to come in, but it's all good. Yeah, but really strong start from Dynamite already. The first GP getting a strong start and possibly doing a little bit better than the last war we actually had there. So yeah, looking pretty strong there.
All right, Mitch is running. I know. Okay, yeah. So room should be reset anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't know if the host knows that there even was a Dreadlands in the room, but yeah, the host, the room will be reset, and we'll play out the last, I would say 9 or 8 races. So, yeah, but as I said, good start from Dynamite here already, getting a big lead here, and if they keep up this momentum for the next 3 GPs, I mean. They could force a match 3, which is something that I've wanted to see, especially with the last war being so close. Forcing a match 3 is really something that is really exciting for me personally, because it means more Mario Kart and more gameplay from these high competitors, and definitely something that is entertaining to watch and exciting to see. So I'm just looking forward to it if there will be force a match 3. So got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, right. Something to point out maybe is the fact that when it comes to bagging right now for the first GP, we saw Romain getting 7th place the 3 times, but well, like you got those points for your team, but for example, on last race, FX got the shock, and even if he got last, his team got top 2, so that was really worth it. Let's say.
And we're going back to Rosalina's Ice Road here as Mitch starting, unfortunately, in last year. Not a good start for Mitch already off the bat, but he easily could have come back here.
He gets the draft, he gets through protections. You're gonna get lagged right away, yeah. He gets another draft, that's really good. We're sitting 1-4. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, he gets another draft, that's really good. Who pulls double reds in 4th place? Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, he got it. Nice.
Yeah,
1-3
so now
right now.
Yeah, Dynamite looking strong with a 1-5 already, and pulling a red as well could get Curry possibly after the chain. Yeah, he decides to protect his teammate. Good play there from Mitch, I would say, to prevent him from chaining. So, Mitch pulling a heart in 3rd, and there's a blue though.
That's a blue shell.
So
all right, so yeah, I believe it was Dynamite who threw the blue shell right away because Kazuo had Mushroom in 1st place. We should see 2-3 right now. Kazuo trying to get the snipe. He gets a horn. That was a really good
for it. So Mitch is immediately going to take 1st, and Them though
Yeah.
being in a 1-5-6-8 though, that's
Maybe
gonna be losing.
Maybe he used the red shell too soon because he gets the box in first place, and the second place now probably has another red shell, so he has to be careful here. Mitch holding his first place. Oh, he
Getting
gets double coins.
not good.
Oh,
He could
but
get
we
rid
still
of
have
that
top 3
easily.
getting in.
Yeah, top 3 though. I actually do not know what happened to. Possibly one of them got hit out or something. But a top 3 from Dynamite, if they hold this, could be a really strong race here. And they probably will hold the top 3-8. And then there's the shot coming in. But really strong race coming in from Dynamite here. And something that will even more extend their lead. And definitely something you want to see after the last war, for sure. So, but you got to keep in mind, no lead is safe. And as we saw in the last war, you got to keep that in mind. Especially coming up throughout the next couple of races here coming up.
All right, so, yeah, perfect. Top 3-8 right now. Right, so next track is, let's see, next track. All right, so, yeah, again, Choco Mountain trick version. So PNX kind of in a pinch right now. They need to start making good races here. Stop DIY from making points. Mitch up
especially
Trick Heart and the Mega Glider.
Yeah, I would say that's a good combination there, due to this track being a trick track. And though I believe PNX, they have definitely come back from a deficit like this in the past. I see another bot coming in. FX probably DC'd, so we're gonna have to reset the room, unfortunately, again. Which is all good, and we'll see the last couple of last half of the races coming up, and things like that. So, yeah, anything in particular you want to see change from PNX, Sanch?
I'm not really sure because they got the front presence like not immediately at the start, but they do get it they do get in first place after the blue shell, but despite Kura making a good play right there, horning casual, he just can't stand to the red shell power in second place. So I think they might just need to hold top spots like more, because at the start they immediately got into 6th place or 5th place. So yeah, like coming back in top tracks like we just saw Rosalina or Choco Mountain it's a bit complicated. So trying not to get hit at the start, and then you just play with your objects and try to do your best.
Yeah, I think that's very important, especially coming up to, I would say, these next couple of races. I would say PNX definitely needs to have better strategy in terms of being in the front and making sure they can hold the front instead of getting hit out immediately and losing all their front presence, which is something that I have seen backfire heavily for PNX this war, unlike the last war they played. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So
yeah, for sure.
We're just waiting now for the start of this next set of races here coming up, and yeah, that's we should be getting underway with these next couple of races very soon.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see Rosalina again. Oh wait, no, it changed. Nice. So Choco Island, one trick, short track. We probably won't see baggers completely behind.
Mitch going to Toad Ed here, which is very common on this track, especially with it being a shroom heavy track. So got to keep that in mind as well. It's going to be a very short race, as in the first war.
Yeah, Mitch getting the mushroom glider, normal mushroom. That's something to point out too. Let's see. So Mitch starts in bottom spots. He doesn't do the Nisk right there. He pulls a shroom, which is really good. Let's see. He's gonna hold the. All right. So we see PNX right now, top 2.
Yeah, but this
Goes
is
for the
I would
cut.
say this is a comeback heavy track. So really anything could happen here. Though
Yeah, right
Dynamite
now.
top 3 being that's really strong right now, I would say.
Yeah, is strong, but all right. So things are getting difficult for Dynamite right now because top 2 doesn't have shrooms to cut, and they are going to cut all of them. We see a giant. Oh my God, what happened there?
4
Right.
though. That's
Top 2
really
4.
yeah. That's big from that's really big from Dynamite, especially on this type of track. So yeah, FX getting 4th there. So definitely big points from him, especially because you guys are a bagger. So yeah, big race here from Dynamite here. Definitely something you needed to extend your lead even more, I would say.
Yeah, despite the fact that top 2 didn't get the shroom, they managed to use the tricks that they are not in the cut. So they went faster than like the normal version of the track where there's no tricks there, or there are a minimum amount of tricks. So they hold the top 2, and then the guys in the back just come back and get that good race. Yoshi Circuit trick version. We've seen a lot of T versions right today. This track, unlike their counterparts, normal version, reverse version, this track is not really big of a comeback track. I'd say even with 4 boxes, this race is like hold the top spots and then you're good, because there are no major shortcuts here. We think about that.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, right, that if teams have a good start, especially on this track, as you said, they can really outrun the other competitors. So you gotta keep that in mind starting off here, and a shot could be huge here though. You gotta always keep the shock in mind. Teams getting shocks, you always have to have that in your back mind, especially on a track like this. Even with the set of item boxes you have, you gotta keep that in mind. So
We saw another bot.
So again, another disconnection. Unfortunately, I guess that's what's happening.
What's going
here.
on with the DCs today?
It didn't happen in the first war at all, and now all of a sudden it's going on with the disconnection. So don't actually know what's necessarily going on here, believe it or not. So yeah, it's just an unfortunate I guess circumstance and what's going on here with the disconnects, and you always have to keep that in mind, and what's going on here. And so yeah, so hopefully coming up, I'm hopeful that there won't be many DCs coming up throughout the rest of the wars, because I think teams have a certain amount of times that they can reset. So
yeah, that's true. So hopefully we won't get any more DCs, because if that happens, then the teams waste their 2 reopens of the room because of DCs.
Yeah.
Like the third one is just you're gonna play with the bot, so you can't do anything about that. That's 3 versus 4.
Yeah.
So hopefully we won't get to that point. And we see
so there has been 2 resets from PNX and then 1 from DY. Yeah, and then the first match not getting any resets, which surprising to me. It might have been due to the fact that that Yami guy came in. That could have done it. We really don't know though. We really don't know what's going on here. So it's sort of weird what's going on, and it's just very strange to me. But hopefully we're gonna get back into it very, very soon. And yeah.
Yeah, another like bad thing about DCs is like imagine you're playing like finals. It doesn't matter if it's Clan War League or MKU, for example. So you get the disconnection, or either you or some partner you have. It's kind of it's annoying. Like, of course there's now a reopen, but you lose time and you have to recreate the room. So your mentality goes a bit down. So it's not the greatest scenario for PNX right now, but they're sure able to come back like they did last war. But they had to get the big races coming in. Choco Island 1T again. We now see all triple shrooms. We see one toad, only one toad. Toad is not like here.
As we again, this is going to be another short track here, luckily though, so that will I would think take back lost time. So yeah, Astre pulling. Ooh, not a pull you want to see. Double bananas, not something that you want to see there, especially on lap 1. Fortunately, ooh, but Mitch pulling a shroom here and
Ooh,
protection to avoid that red, and is able to definitely take the Nisk here without any troubles, being in a top 2 situation. Top 2, bottom 2, not particularly bad, but it could easily change here.
Oh, no. All right, he didn't get green, so Astre right now in 5th place. Watch out for the hits. If he gets hit now, it's over
Getting
for
a
him.
chain
Let's
here
see.
and getting a star
Oh,
and
what a
avoiding that
pull.
bomb. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's still a top 3 for Dynamite.
Wow, big race
Yeah,
here from Dynamite. Yeah,
Astre wanted that pull like the box before, because if he would have gotten it, he would have got 1st place possibly. But top 3 for Dynamite. That's not looking good for PNX right now.
yeah, definitely something you didn't want to see, especially from VNX. Definitely for sure. And as we're going back to Yoshi Island, Yoshi Circuit T, excuse me. You really, I don't know what's gonna necessarily happen here. I personally now, with the big of a lead they have, I don't think PNX is gonna come back because due to the mentality of the DCs and what's going on right now, and I don't know if they're necessarily gonna come back here.
I don't know, man. Yeah, probably not on this track, but possibly they're going to stop hard bagging, and just getting the run, because you're now losing by a high amount of points. So I don't know, and like it doesn't matter. Like in normal season, you wanted to keep the lead close, like, but this is finals. If you don't win here, then it's over.
If you don't win here, you're gonna go to a match 3. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So a bunch of people pulling mushrooms though in the front, including Kazuo and Astre. That's a good. All right,
so he wants to get the nice. Oh, he didn't get the snipe, but we did see a bottom 3 right now for Dynamite, so they are not bagging. Oh, he gets green. Unfortunate right there.
Yeah, this is definitely something they need PNX to just all run now, because they can't afford to bag anymore. Romain cannot afford to necessarily bag anymore, which is pretty important, I would say, for Mitch getting started there. So PNX being in like top 2, 4, top 3, the top 3 range, not looking really good right now for Dynamite.
That's a really good spot. Let's see if Dynamite can pull a shock here, because right now Mitch having a dodge. We see Dynamite member didn't use his Mega Mush. Bloopers comes in. They might shock here if they have it. Oh no,
this is looking like a really something that they needed. PNX definitely needed the top 3 here. And as long as they don't really get hit out here, PNX is going to maintain a comfortable spots here. And yeah,
not the best pull in 4th place.
Yeah,
top 4 right
they're
now.
Top 4. This is not looking good for
he gets
getting back as well. Yeah, this is big. This is big. This is something that you definitely needed. PNX is getting top 4 here, and that is huge for PNX.
Huge.
Bring them back into this game. That is exactly what you needed. Exactly what you need, and it's going to change the whole war. This momentum shift. The momentum has definitely shifted. A big race coming in, a big win coming in. So, yeah, definitely something that you want to see. The war being a lot closer now. Definitely being closer now for sure. So, you could always keep that in mind.
Yeah, especially on that track. They opt to not back, but I think that was a bit of a mistake from Dynamite, because even if we saw bottom 3 at some points, then at other points we saw a Phoenix member down there. I think Dynamite, what should have done is just secure the last place, try to get some shocks there, because they were top good spots at the beginning of lap 2. So yeah, that's not what you're looking at for if you are Dynamite. So let's see if they can get the momentum back in Choco Island 2. This track is yeah, unlike Choco Island 1, this track, especially this track, has 4 item boxes, so Shock could come more likely, and that's why you're getting hard probably here for everyone. We do see bagging again.
Yeah, so PNX opting to actually bag here, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to pay off in a track like this with items such as there are. Astre pulling 2 shrooms out is going to probably save these for the cut at the end, and we see a couple hearts up there as well. Got to keep that in mind. Unfortunately, Astre getting hit by the plant. Yeah, that's just unfortunate there. But PNX holding at 145 here is terribly, and definitely looking to salvage something out of this race coming up. So yeah, the spots keep on switching. Curry Mitch not getting that red off, but does pull another red. He's probably gonna opt to chain, and he does. Hopefully, could pull another red. He does. He's gonna chain again.
Oh, he get it.
He got it, and now...
Oh, he pulls a heart in first place, even if there's shock. Kazuo gets taken out.
Kazuo gets taken out. This is a one top two.
Top 2.
Yeah, this is a pretty big, definitely pretty big here for PNX. Definitely another momentum shift, and the score is going to come down a lot here. Definitely looking like possibly a comeback here from PNX, and score is going to get a lot closer. They're only up. They're not up much anymore, so got to keep that in mind. And if you're Dynamite, you got to change up your strategy. You got to make sure that just get them out of the front. That is super important. So you force a match 3, and so that you definitely want to see another match. So got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, so if you're Dynamite and you get top 4, even if you had a big lead, and then you get another losing race, they have to focus. They lost 2 races in a row. They have to get the momentum back. They should not get really affected by this, or else this is gonna be harsh. Choco Mountain normal version this time. We have a glider here. There's a bit of a respawn there for Shock Blaze. Astre going through Shroom Glider, maybe because he wants to get that respawn on.
We get it, yeah.
So yeah, he's starting in 4th place.
Now it's separated by 18 points, which is basically a lot closer than it once was, even early on. So if you're Dynamite, just get to the front as soon as possible and try to keep it. And if you're PNX, again, get to the front. You want to keep that front presence up there. So always keep that in mind. Something getting hit out immediately.
Alright, so Astre going for the respawn. He does get the respawn, but player in second right now, he lacks... Yeah, player in second probably has red shell, so that's... Astre gets taken... The bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamite
really
being in like
here.
one... No, but PNX catching up a little bit, so... you gotta keep that in mind.
He got the bomb, but I think he bombed his teammate. PNX right now in top 2. Pulls a blue. That trail. It's
that's Mitch. Yeah. PNX getting into top top 3 now. And this is not looking good at all for Dynamite. Though getting the red off to only forcing a top 2.
They get hit again.
Yeah.
That's only a top 2. This is not looking good for them.
Yeah, but pulls a red, could get it off, but does not get it off.
He gets backed again.
Yeah, and
that allows Yami to get
pass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another good race for PNX. They're coming a lot closer. Dynamite. Shock coming in here too.
Yeah, so we're down to the last 3 races here, and with a win like that, the score is going to be a lot different, and definitely coming down to these last 3 is going to be extremely important as we're getting to the crunch mark, and got to keep that in mind. Just Dynamite, just hold your lead. Just do not let them win any more races, and that was a +7 from PNX here, cutting the lead to 11. Definitely comebackable now for PNX. definitely, as we're going to Maple Treeway T for the 10th race here coming up.
Yeah, so this track, as the last track, it has a respawn here, but the respawn here is way more powerful than last race. We saw Astre trying to get in the top 2, but he got redded automatically. Right now, if they get if someone gets to pull a bill in the respawn, that's actually going to be really good. But with the baggers, if they're going to bag this race, we're probably not going to see that. Still, the respawn is good to avoid shocks and stuff. It's a good running race, but the respawn is something you want to consider at all time. Mitch started in first place. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, I would say you want to keep just keep that front presence as much as possible without but pulling 2 mushrooms, interesting. And that was an interesting first pull, especially in first. I don't know what you necessarily want to do with that. Try to get some defense up there. I would assume he wants to try to get defense right now instead of holding. Yeah, all right, he's going to chain for defense here. So
yeah,
definitely important. Getting double bananas, definitely something that you want, especially in first. So you can protect yourself from double red shells. So definitely a good start from Mitch. But PNX being 2-3 could end Mitch's race here. It could very much end his race, especially early on like this. So
yeah, there's a glider here. If the guy in second pulls 4 reds or something like that, all right, it's not going to happen. Let's see Mitch going into the glider here. He goes for the respawn. No, he didn't. I think. All right, Astre getting the respawn now.
Yeah, I believe Dynamite is now like 1-3, 1-4 around that area, and then they have a bunch of bottom spots. So if you're Dynamite, keep Mitch in first. That's what I would say. Just keep him in first, because this is looking really good right now for Dynamite, even with the top
Astre
2.
getting the hard. Shock is not likely to come right now. He pulls a shroom. It's really good. I think he can break into the top spots with that if he manages to respawn correctly and he doesn't get hit. Oh, the trail is gonna stop his heart.
Unfortunately, gets choked, but he does have another heart though to potentially actually have him catch up there. But if you're PNX, you want to pull double reds as soon as possible.
Oh, he gets another shroom.
Yeah, PNX.
Oh, the blue shield. Alright.
Yeah, this is looking like a top 2 from PNX. Oh wait!
Oh, someone gets him.
He got snapped at the line. I think he might have gotten. Oh no, 1-3-4.
He got second.
1-3-4 from PNX here. This is we're coming down. I believe. Race. Yeah, this is I think we're coming down to the. We had it in the first war, and now we're having it in the second war. These races are very, very, very big, and could easily change the outcome of the war. And if you're PNX, you have done a great job of coming back here, because after 3 straight +11s from Dynamite, getting that top 4 race 7 was really big. And now Dynamite's only up 4 coming down to these last 2 races. So I'm going to tell you right now that this is going to be extremely close coming into these last 2 races. It's definitely something that you want to watch and stay tuned in for.
Yeah, so going into another good front running track, Bowser Castle 2R. What you want here is to not get hit at the start, and then you can run. But yeah, so if someone managed to get into the top 2 spots or something like that, they're probably getting it if there are no shocks. So you want to get that front presence, even in this track. Astre getting the start in first place, which is really good for PNX. But Mitch started in second.
Yeah, good, decent start from PNX, getting into 1-3-4 basically immediately. But Mitch having a red and a shroom, so that could easily, I would say, change. And Dynamite now getting into 2-3-4, but honestly, anything could really happen here, as a match 3 could be forced.
Yeah, so Astre holding a shroom in first place. Oh, he ups to... Okay. Alright, now it's a top 2-3-4. Oh, he gets redded.
Gets redded out, yeah. This is looking like a top 2 here from Dynamite. And the bomb coming in, but not getting hit there. So, yeah, if you're PNX, you definitely want to change. and
Oh,
ooh,
he
getting
got
hit by
hit.
the fire. Yeah.
All right,
If
so
you're
yeah, you need a blue share right now, or Mitch is in 6th place right now with Star. Maybe he can come back a little bit, but because of top 2 right now, is probably going to get the top 2 unless something really weird happens.
Yeah, this is looking like a 3-4-5, though. Oh, ooh,
Oh, he hit.
Wins getting hit out. That could be big. 2-3 coming in. From getting that off, but there's a
Shell
shock
coming
coming
in.
in, and
Oh my
if
god!
that was a Dynamite shock or a PNX shock. 2, 4, 5, 7. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. Yeah, this is gonna be a
Yeah,
tight. This is
that's
gonna
a
be
+1 for
important last
Dynamite.
race. This is gonna be an extremely tight last race. And they, if you're PNX, all you have to do is just get a big winning race, top 4, top
Oh.
3.
Baggers are alright, yeah, but Bagger of PNX got 7th place right there. That's only a +1 for Dynamite. Still, they get a winning race after that much, but it's just a +1. Right now, I believe Dynamite has a plus.
+5 overall. It's +5 between
Alright.
Dynamite and PNX at the moment. So this is
Yeah,
they
so-
need basically. I think what do they need? Like
This-
a top, at least a top 2, at least a top 2, for PNX here, to definitely salvage something. At least make it extremely close. Top 3 would definitely do it. And
Alright. Coming in, last race is Choco Mountain Rivers. Just as the normal version, this track has a even bigger respawn glitch here. I believe in this war we have seen all the 3 Choco Mountain variants, and it's kind of interesting actually. Starting in 6th place for Astre, not the best start, but right now in this scenario,
Mitch though getting into 5th place, and as long as Dynamite keeps top spots, we will be forced into a match 3 here. So if you're Dynamite, just get to the front ASAP. Just keep those front spots and going for the respawn glitch, which is pretty big, especially on this track. Astre though holding pulling a star there, and unfortunately has to use it. And Astre also pulling it, but Astre getting bombed. Dynamite looking strong in top 1, 3, 4, but really anything could change here. They need to all run here. PNX, you need to all run here. So, and that's what they're doing. But blue coming out, that is a
oh no, Kura gets hit in 3rd place with
very
the blue shell.
big blue shell.
He gets
coming in.
He picks up Reds in 3rd place, I believe. All right.
Yeah, this is looking
all right.
really
Mitch going
good
for the respawn.
Yeah, this is looking extremely good for Dynamite now. Looks like they're gonna end up forcing a match 3 here, but yeah, but
let's see what happens at the end.
Let's see what happens at the end. I think they're gonna keep their top 1, 3, 4. Backs of green, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. No.
Yeah.
Dynamite getting 1, 3, 4. There will be a match 3 here. But yeah, PNX almost came back from being. Let me just check my calculations real quick. PNX almost came back from being. I think they were down at one point. I think they were down 46 at one point, and coming back in between 5. I would say a little bit more than like 5 to 10 points. Oh wait, no. Yeah, something like that. So now we're going into match 3, and we're gonna definitely see what happens here. And I really don't know what to expect here, because really anything could happen. Another 12 races will decide the CWL championship here for Dynamite or PNX, and I'm really intrigued to see what will actually happen here. And Dynamite getting a win by 12. Really strong performance though from Dynamite here, and definitely something that you want to see. So
yeah, even if we saw PNX down by a lot, they managed to come back really good. But they decided not to back that Yossi circuit race that even has 4 boxes, and they got the top 4 right there. So anything can happen now in this last match. We're all waiting for it to start. And if you're like, I don't know, man. If you're Dynamite there, you got to get the lead again and hope not for PNX not to come back. But oh
Especially
my god.
because of the fact that they almost lost their lead. Dynamite. They were up like 40-46 at one point and almost crushed it. So, I mean, if you're Dynamite, you're feeling good after that win, but you want to do better coming into this next one. You want to have a better set of races instead of getting a crushed like that for like 4 straight races. It was like a top 4, then like just a couple bad races in a row, and the mentality definitely needs to be a little bit better, I would say, from Dynamite to clutch the win here. So we're as we see the table coming in here from the last war again, separated by 12 points. Really close war here after Dynamite being up by almost 50 points. So they might stick out these lineups again, which I would imagine they probably would. But
Yeah, so interesting to see that second GP. I believe we played 2 times Choco Island 1, which allowed SuperFX to get high points compared to the points he normally does when bagging. And for PNX side, that top 4 happened on the third GP, so we see Romain getting the good points. Yeah, so really tight war. It doesn't seem tight at the beginning, but PNX did an awesome job coming back. We would see if, because in the two circumstances, Dynamite getting the lead at the beginning of the war, and PNX just coming back at the second part of the war. We will see what happens now if PNX it's able to take the lead soon, or are they going to come back but real this time? Because even if they lost, they did an awesome job.
all right, we will be going into a short break here before the last match. So stay tuned for match 3 coming up real soon.
Yeah, see you.
I'm good.
All right. All right, and we are back with match 3 between Dynamite and PNX here, and should be a really, really interesting final match after what has gone on throughout the last 2 matches, with them both being really close. Coming to a match 3, Sage, what are your expectations here for this match 3, and what do you want to see out from both teams?
Man, I'm actually speechless right now. I'm not sure what will happen this match. I definitely want to see what happens if short tracks come here, because so far we saw the buggers every race, except for that top 4 race that PNX did last war. Because of short tracks, DY were able to get like plus good races there. But maybe this time will get changed. Like, we're going now into Daisy Hill's reverse version, which I believe it didn't happen last war. We've seen SuperFX, so it might actually go. He went with a shock glider, so he might actually bag here.
Yeah, he was bagging throughout the last. I know he bagged through the first war, and I think he might have bagged through the second war here. So I assume we were getting a bagger POV here, which is good for people who actually want to learn how to bag here, especially the caliber of a player like SuperFX here. If we'll see if he'll actually pull the shock here, and we'll have a better idea of what's going on in the back, I would say.
Yeah, because this race, right? So he's burning off with the gyro activated, and the no smart steering. He gets like he didn't start like in last place, but he's able to get into last place by doing these bagger tactics. He gets a trick there, unfortunate for him, but he's going to probably dunk here and respawn, but doing a bad respawn in order to him to get still get into last. We see now Mitch in 6th place, and we see a good front presence from PNX. Oh, someone got hit there.
Yeah, Dynamite being 245 right now, 246. Not looking terribly though for Dynamite. But
yeah, it's still Daisy heals.
You definitely want to get up there though. Astre pulling a mushroom here in 3rd could be big here coming up. Mitch having a mushroom as well and a star, which could mean he might get 1st place here, as if he plays his cards correctly. So he ends up starring there.
He made a bit of a driving mistake right there, but he gets Heart and a shroom. Right now, 1-3 for Dynamite. He gets into the protection with Casual.
Yeah, this is looking like a top 2 here. Yeah, this is a top 2 here.
No, I believe Astre's nicked there.
1-3-5-7 maybe? Still winning race from Dynamite here, still, and they pull in the shock though, but it will not
FX
matter.
Getting the shock, but yeah, Romain is getting the build there.
He could shock him after his bill. He will shock him after his bill. Yes, he will.
Yeah, but
I don't think it will matter.
Yeah, it's not enough, I believe. So still, it's a winning race for Dynamite because it looked like a top 2, but I believe I saw Astre with mushroom there. So he gets the 2nd place. Only a +3, I believe, for Dynamite, but still a good start. Dynamite getting good starts, but then PNX is doing the comebacks that we saw in War 1 and War 2.
Yeah, definitely. But still, even throughout these last 2 wars, Dynamite having a good start doesn't really matter necessarily, which kind of surprised me a little bit. Because I thought a good start would mean you would gain momentum, but I was totally wrong about that due to the fact that PNX came back so much after being down 46 there. It's just so big. I never expected it to happen, you know?
Yeah, but you never know, especially on these kind of tracks. Right now, Sunset Wild's reverse trick is this track is not like the normal versions, but still, if you get shocked here, then this is really too strong. Like in almost every. Oh, Mitch gets the trail there.
Mitch getting shot by his teammate. That's just unfortunate. Bad start but immediately getting into top 2-4. So I don't know if it was the worst possible thing that could happen there. I don't really know.
Mitch pulls a hard again. Oh, he gets instantly
Yeah, it gets
redded.
redded out. Yep. Now
But we see
Dynamite
Romain
is
in
at bottom
6th
2.
place.
Look like Romain is running here, which is
Yeah,
kind of a
we see,
surprise
in
to
the
me.
minimap we see FX really far behind. So they gave up bagging. Instead they're just getting into the top spot. Oh, he pulls a blue
Mitch
shell.
pulling a blue shell. That's big, especially with PNX being in top 2 right now. That could really change the outcome of this race. Unfortunately, his heart gets used there because the bomb.
Oh, FX has a
activated.
shock.
Pulls the shock.
And
He pulls the shock.
He's not really far behind. He gets the. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if FX getting into in last place,
This
but
is looking like a 1.
Yeah, this is not looking good for PNX right now.
Oh. FX able to catch up all the way up to 4th or 3rd. He got third from that.
Oh,
what? Bottom 2. What happened? I'm wondering what happened there.
with. Yeah, but that looked like a bottom 3 for PNX, but all of a sudden Dynamite gets to the bottom 2, which you know, if you're FX and you pull shock, you're expecting your partners to dodge, but what happened like at the finish line was just unfortunate for the teammates.
I also saw Mitch didn't dodge there. He had a mega, which means probably the countdown might have been too late, or maybe he didn't expect the countdown to go so fast. Something like that, I would imagine.
Man, I don't know. Like the nerds are kicking really hard right now. You're into last match and you get a shock, but still interesting like decision from Romain to not bag that race. Even without bagging, that was a positive race for ProNexus at the very end. Now we see Mitch in 6th place again with Choco Island 2. This is a trick version, so there's not the extra boxing here.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate if you have a bad start here. Not getting that extra box will definitely dictate, I would say, your race there. But as you see, PNX being in 2-3-4, not particularly that bad of a start from PNX, but immediately them getting them sniped out. Might have been, I don't know who actually got sniped out there. It was very weird. Ooh.
Oh, we saw the snipe. So the green shield duplicated right there, but that was a clever play from Mitch right there because, like the way green shells or red shells work in this game, like if you get hit in your screen, then you get the hit. You mean? But like in both of Kura and Astre screens, they got hit by the same green shell, so that's very unfortunate for them. We see Astre in 2nd place, trying to catch up with the 1st place because he pulls a hard in 2nd place. Mitch right now in 4th.
You see Mitch pulling a shroom here to probably try to salvage something. Maybe a 1-3-4, top 2-4 coming in from Dynamite here, and they will get a top 2-4 here. Big race here. Definitely something you needed after that unfortunate Sunset Wild race. He might be able to catch Romain. I don't think he will. But we really don't know. Honestly, we really don't know here.
Maybe he pulls something here.
He might.
He gets double stars. That's not what you want to come back.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. But still, top 2-4-8, still winning race, and still something that that's good here for sure. Yeah,
something that you want for sure.
Getting a +9 here, actually gaining making the lead go to 11 at the moment. So again, that's a pretty important race, and definitely something you want to see from definitely a big race from Dynamite. So and then as we finish the first GP, they're up 11, and we got 3 more to go here, and these next 3 are going to be really important, especially for so you're immediately going into Daisy Hills. Again
Dynamite getting the lead at the start, but what's PNX going to do right now? We can't just say that they're out just because they have a -11 lose right now. But
yeah, because they came back so well on the last 2 wars. They won the first war and they almost won the second war by coming back. So I would think PNX is definitely a comeback team. They are the comeback team, so they will come back on any deficit.
Nice.
But immediately getting sniped out there, unfortunately. And PNX, I think they're in 2-3, 2-3-5. I see. with Dynamite being in keep on switching to be in 1-4, 1-3.
That was a questionable miss for sure.
It was,
But still in second place. He gets redded. Bye bye.
It's redded up by Mitch. Unfortunate there from now Dynamite looking strong in top 2 here, and
yeah, but again,
there's a bomb. That bomb,
yeah,
very
this
close to
track
hitting him.
is not like, okay, you got a top 2 here, but there are a lot of shortcuts, so you want to watch out for that. Right now we see a Dynamite member in 6th place, which is not bad considering he can come back. We now see Dynamite top 2 disappeared, and there's a PNX member in 1st place. But still a 2-3-4. Oh, that Nisk was
kind of
not
a bad
the best.
Nisk there. Yeah, that was not a good Nisk.
What happening here?
PNX being in 1-3. Now they're 2. Yeah.
Oh, that draft was really good. That start.
Yeah,
Oh, that blue shell.
yeah.
Astre getting a good race here. Is that a top 3? Oh, top 2-4.
Top 2-4. Really that's still really good. Yeah, that's something you definitely needed there. If you're a PNX, definitely to separate.
Yeah, so Astre pull right there was really, really good. He gets the draft, so he gets a lot of speed, and you like, if you're Mega and you're in a draft position, you probably won't get hit that easily. And the start at the end was just really the best thing he could do here there, and that 4th place was really good.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate there from now it's tied. We have a tie game. Here we go. Race 4. We are not tied here, so yeah, definitely a good race from PNX. Brought it all the way back to a tie, so yeah, definitely a strong one race can change the whole thing, and that could easily change the whole outcome of this war here. And if you're Dynamite, you're thinking, we don't want that to happen again. We need to do something about it, especially on a track like Sunset Wilds, where they had that screw up the last time they played here.
All right, so against Sunset Wilds, we'll see if Romain opts back here. But yeah, we will see, like, Astre dropping some positions. Romain is not bagging, so that's interesting. FX still in last place.
Yeah, it's strange to me to see him in 7, not Romain. I'm very strange. Yeah, he might be opting to possibly I don't know what he's opting to do here. It's very strange to me. But
maybe
Mitch being
looking a shock in 7th place or something.
Possibly, yeah. Ooh. Mitch being, but PNX being in top 3, 6. That's really strong here from PNX.
That's a really good position, yeah. Oh, but FX had the shot.
Ooh, they have it. Yep. This is gonna change the whole race if they use this right. Mitch
they have to use it here. Yeah, Mitch gets into
himself into boxes. That's good, but
Astre
dodging.
Oh,
no. Mitch getting squished. Yeah.
So unfortunately, right there, Astre is probably getting the 1st place here. Even if, I thought that. Oh, he gets double coins. It's not.
I don't know. 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's 1, 4, 5. That's a winning race. That's a winning race for PNX.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's a winning race for PNX. So PNX doing a bold move there. FX getting the shock, but unfortunate things happening. Like Astre getting the dodge, Mitch gets squished. That's not the best of the lucks for Dynamite in that race, but still worked out again, not bagging from PNX on that specific track.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Like I thought, I actually predicted that shock so well in order to catch up there and get the win there. So good for them. And now they're up 1, but not that bad of a race if you're Dynamite right now. You're still hanging on, and you're still only down 1, which is not necessarily a killer. So you got to keep that in mind as we're going into race number 6 here.
All right, so Mitch starting in 2nd place, but getting 1st right away. He gets pushed, unfortunate. See some kind of a lot of shrooms there. Mitch gets the draft, which is not what we wanted right there, because all right, let's see. Astre holding the 2 shrooms right now. Mitch, I believe he got the box in 1st place, or no, he pulls a shroom. So we see now it's I don't know, man.
Ooh,
Oh,
Astre
he gets ready.
getting ready on the cut, but has that Mega to potentially help him, though, catch up, though. That's what I'm going to keep in mind.
Yeah, also, alright, so Shock probably not in play. Astre used the Mega to catch up a bit. That bit of a discontrol of the card, but still
Yeah,
sitting in a...
PNX looking 2-3-4, though. This is, if they get... Oh, now they're 1-3-4. Oh, wow. This is definitely going to change the outcome here for, I would say, PNX here, and as they're looking pretty solid here, and yeah, they moved up to top 2, and now they're getting top 2, 6, 7, and yeah, good race from PNX here, solid race, and definitely gonna separate that lead a little bit after what has happened in the last one. So
Yeah, now we see ProNexus in the lead, and it's not it's like the middle of the war. It's interesting things are happening right now because now that ProNexus is on the lead, what will Dynamite do in order to catch them up, like they did in last war?
yeah, now they're down 8, which is not really the best spot, being halfway done with throughout the war. I don't think that's the best start from Dynamite, and I think personally that if Dynamite wants to come back here, they're gonna have to change their strategy up a little bit in order to possibly come back, because I can see now PNX is definitely adapting to what Dynamite has done and definitely using that adaptation, getting these race wins here. So it's important to know that Dynamite is not out of it, but we'll have to make some adjustments to get back to the lead here.
Yeah, for sure. We now again see Choco Island, but this time the reverse version. Same as T version, there's only 3 sets of boxes. That's kind of a standard race. There's like not many NISC to do here, so if you get the front presence, then just keep it and hope for Dynamite to not cut at the end.
Definitely, for sure. As we see, Astre being in first, 1-3-5-7 from PNX
Oh.
early on.
He pulls a
But-
horn. Oh,
It's a really good pull.
yeah. But the guy in second place might opt to spam the red shells. Mitch right now in 6th place, but he holds his star. Maybe there's shock in play.
Could be, but we really don't know what FX has right now, and
Yeah. So I don't know if that was the best play actually.
3-4-5 though from Dynamite, or 2-4-5 from Dynamite. Oh, FX is moving up to. Oh, he has it. He has the shock. So we gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah,
if you're
but
Dynamite,
it might be too late because Mitch managed to
wow.
dodge, but he was expecting a shroom there. Still a good race for from ProNexus
Yeah,
there
PNX
because yeah, bro, I don't know, man.
shock so well. Like, they just knew it was coming, so I think Astre spammed his heart because he knew that there was a shock. So top 2-4, big race here from PNX to extend their lead, definitely making those adjustments necessary, and now they're up 17 versus Dynamite here, and if you're Dynamite, it's not looking so good right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I believe they pulled the shock too late because right now what you want to do is even if you don't have that much of a dodge, you want them to get out of boxes because that shock was just a bit too late for them to come back. So we're now into Daisy Hill's normal version, and again, if you're top 2 here, it doesn't really matter much because there's a lot of cuts here. You get that respawn to dodge shocks, for example, and just go fast. So yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. Dynamite surely needs a good race here in order to gain their momentum back. But I don't know what happened. Astre starting in second place. One of the baggers starting in first place, which is not what do you want if you're bagging.
For sure, and you definitely want to like make sure you're in the front here, especially early on. As unfortunately, Astre getting hit into the grass there, not what you want to see early on. But
Mitch gets his red shell.
Mitch getting into first, but immediately gets passed by one of the
Ooh.
PNX people. So I would assume they're going to go for the respawn glitch again. They will. You gotta always keep that in mind. Always go for that, especially here. Yeah, so
Right,
PNX
so-
looking like 1-4-6-7 at the
We
moment.
see a lot of hearts right now. I don't know if. No, I don't know, man. Mitch is right now in 5th place. This is not a bad place to be because he pulls now the Mega. He's probably
Had to use his Mega there.
No, he lost the Mega there because of the bomb. But still, maybe able to cut here. Yeah, he will cut. He has 2 shrooms. He will probably want to hold this in case of. I don't know, man. He is now in 3rd place. He's gonna go for the respawn and do this shroom right away. So get this
Pulls a
into
rip as
2nd place.
No, but he
what?
gets trailed there. That's just so unfortunate. Yeah, top 2-4
Yeah,
for PNX.
top 2-4 for PNX. They're just getting the good races now, and DY in a tough spot. They were always in the lead, but they're now losing by a lot. I don't know if they will up not to back or I know, man. This is your last chance. You have to come back somehow.
Especially with after race 8, you have 4 races left. You're not down by particularly a lot. But 28, that's really gonna. If PNX can come back down by 46, Dynamite might be able to come down by 28. It's not necessarily over, but Dynamite needs to think of something big. Top 4 is definitely needed here to at least separate it a little bit to make it close in this final race. You got to keep that in mind. But PNX
Yeah,
is really
ooh.
showing why the match 3 is really helping them as we're going to do a new one.
Yeah, we
So-
haven't seen this track. Like this track is a bit tricky because it has really narrow paths where if you make one mistake, you get hit by the thwomp, or if you get redded in the glider net, it's over. So you have to be extremely careful in this track because this track could possibly be it if they manage to correctly play it. So Mitch starts in 1st place, which is really, really good. He pulls a shroom right at the bat. And let's see if he can. All right, yeah. So it's not the best line right there. I think it's better to take the thumb like the open line, but still get into 1st place. We see a top 2 for Dynamite. So
Yeah, but this could easily change here. PNX could easily break in. Yeah, and Astre pulling a shroom. That's going to be... Yeah, unfortunately, what happened there? I wonder what happened there to whoever was
I don't know.
second. But
yeah, Astre chaining looking for the 2 reds. He's only getting 1. He has to be careful because of 3rd place could possibly get something. But at this point, you're just you can't just worry about that. You don't have to play safe. You have to keep it all. Still Dynamite in 1st place. ProNexus member gets taken down there, and again a Shroom and a Nana in 3rd place.
yeah, but this
Maybe...
isn't... I don't think this is going to be necessarily a big race here. If you're Dynamite necessarily, you got to keep that in mind. Just to manage to come back here.
Still, that's a winning race for Dynamite, and if the bagger gets 7th place, it's gonna be really good. It's what you want, but it's like it's a good start, but you have to keep going. But still good, still really good.
This might be a shift here, I would say, because they got 1, 3, 6, 7, which is probably a winning race here, and definitely gonna, I would say, change a little bit of the score, make it a little less close. Bringing it down to 25. Not bad, a +3 there, but still, really needs to make something happen here if you're Dynamite. Definitely need a top 4.
Definitely
or top
need
3.
something. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if they will back this last GP. It's the last chance.
Yeah, I don't think they can. Especially on this track, I don't think they should back here at all. I don't think it's worth it at this point. Because you're down like 25, and you need to make something happen when the war is not over yet. So you got to keep that in mind.
You have to keep in mind too that 3 times already PNX has up to not back in a track, and even if they get shocked, they get a good result at the end. So I don't know what Dynamite will do here. Mitch
Yeah,
starting
maybe-
in last place. Unfortunate for him. FX still getting the burnout. I don't know, and Romain too. So this is looking like a bagging battle again. Top
Yeah.
2 right now for PNX early on. It's not that bad, but yeah, if Castle managed to steal the first place, oh, that Piranha was not helpful. Castle
say
first with a
that,
shroom.
I would say that
Maybe
Super FX, especially now, needs to probably run here. Because I don't know if a shock, especially on this track, will be necessary. I really don't know because they need all the spots they can get now. So
All right, so Mitch in Desperate Mega Mushroom right now. 2-3. Oh, no, Kazu gets hit, but he reds Mitch right away. Luckily for him, he has 2 shrooms, but oh, we see a blue shield. PNX member holding a blue shield, so this is good for them. But at the same time, if you get a shroom here, then
no,
all right,
this
no,
unfortunately
yeah.
doesn't pull. Oh, but he.
Oh no, wait, no, he
Wait,
gets
what?
first place. Okay, yeah. So that was a bit of a lag, but Phoenix still getting the first place there. 1-4-6-7 is a +1 race for PNX. Dynamite is running out of time.
They are
They need
running
to
out
do
of time.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
They if they back again, they're just not getting it because like right now, if you get a top 4, you get a +19, and they are down by more than 20 points. So if you want to make a comeback, you have to like even if it's the worst track, like last war we saw Yoshi Circuit 4 boxes, but still they all run. But now on this track is I don't know what's going to happen, because if PNX gets a shock here, then I think it's over.
They need an all
Because
run. They need to.
yeah.
Dynamite needs to all run, and they need a +7 now. That's what they need. They need a +7 to at least be able to possibly win. So they got to keep that in mind. They can no longer bag. That is out of the question, I would say.
Yeah, so we will see what happens. We see FX right now. Will he up to run? Yeah,
He's
he's
up
going
to run. That's what they have to do right now.
Yeah, so Romain's still burning out. That's a really good play, because Romain is making sure he gets all the boxes in last place, which increases the chances of getting shock, or at least the chances of the other team not getting the shock. So right now it's a really solid top for Dynamite, but that can change a lot, especially on Daisy Hills.
Yeah.
He
So
puts 2 threats. Oh, they're gonna get lagged away.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just what happens there. And them being in 1-3, I don't even know if that's going to be a +7 there. I don't even know. But Astre maintaining, just making sure they won't get any real top presence there. But who's ever in first is holding it down for Dynamite there. So you got to always keep that in mind. Just get in the front, and that is Casual. But Astre pulling a red, misses the snipe there. But Dynamite right now in top 2. 1-3 now.
Let's see if he can pull some shrooms here, because alright, so second place has a shroom. He's gonna pass through Castle, and Astre getting that's shock. I think that's a PNX shock, but yeah, so shock coming in right before the respawn, so they can't.
It's over. Yep, it's done. All right. Yeah, unfortunate ending there from Dynamite. Just they got the shock, and that's what ended it. So congratulations, I would say, to your CWL champions PNX here, as they take the win here over Dynamite. And this roster race won't matter, because there is no possible way that Dynamite will not come back here. So congrats to ProNexus Hydro for winning CWL Division 1, and should be very proud of themselves, and brought us to a match 3, and it was really exciting to watch. And but PNX really showing why they are in the finals and why they are here. So yeah, congrats to them, and well played from Dynamite though. They played really well, and yeah, they played really well though, I have to say.
It's just insane. Just a huge congratulations for PNX. They have been here since the start, since the first Clan War League season. They managed to do a good record on their regular season, Unfortunately, they lost to Dynamite at the group stage, which made them go into the match, that semifinal match with STK. But they were able to come back that match and just getting it now into the finals, doing a marvelous work, epic like comebacks. And right now, like in match 3, as we saw, I was saying that at the beginning of the cast, like if PNX gets the lead right now, I think they're going to win, basically because they lost the lead at the beginning of all matches, but they never gave up, and they always made good comebacks, and they never felt like destroyed. Even the ball plays they worked for them. So like right now, we do see a bottom 3 for Hydro.
First won't matter
Dynamite
necessarily
to...
because of the fact that PNX has already won this war, but ended off on a strong note, at least for Dynamite. Getting a top 3, that's still, or getting a top 2, at least somewhat solid.
Yeah,
top 2,
bottom 2. That's a +3 for them still, but yeah, GG's.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
That's huge congratulations for them. Congrats for Dynamite to be through second place right now. Out of all teams, getting second place still good, but yeah, our big winners for now, it's ProNexus Hydro. So very good for them, and we might have one of them to get an interview here.
Possibly.
That would be epic, actually.
Yeah, possibly. We might get an interview there. And yeah, congrats to both teams on the ProNexus Hydra getting first and Dynamite getting second. Really good season overall from everybody. I think this season was one of the best I personally have ever seen from CWL. And hopefully there'll definitely be like even better coming up because I'm really proud of everyone and how everyone did this season. And the competition that we all saw was really, really impressive and something that personally was really incredible. And yeah, then PNX getting the win by 30. Pretty big statement for next season coming up as they want to defend their title against all the rest of the division. And Dynamite next season looking to possibly get back in the final and make sure that they won't win again. So some strategy changes, I would say, for next season, you know. You you just got to keep that in mind, and yeah.
Yeah, so I will probably have, I believe it's I don't know who is it right now. I think it's possibly going to be I don't know who's coming out, but we will probably have someone from PNX to have a bit of an interview here. But yeah, that's just outstanding matches from the first to the last. A really good plays from both of the teams, but yeah, that's even if Dynamite got the shocks, like on this last race, last war, Phoenix was able to counter that with incredibly good forums presence and Astre dodging that shock right there. Like he knew it would happen there, and then yeah.
It just really,
so,
yeah.
Let's see. All right, so I think we're now off to the interview. So
yeah, we're gonna go into the interview.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Right.
Yeah, we're gonna see you guys in a bit. All right.
Hello.
So
Hi.
so we are here with the I believe the winners of Division 1 CWL ProNexus Hydro, and I just want to hear what were your thoughts going into that last match before match 3. What were your thoughts, and what was your strategy going into match 3?
Not gonna lie, we were kind of stressed because we almost came back in match 2 and we were a bit disappointed after the 2 last races, but we were on a roll and we were confident, so we decided to not change anything except swap Yami for Trash. But we knew that our playstyle was working against Dynamite, so yeah, we were really confident in our I don't know in ourselves, and we knew that we could do it because match 1 was our first victory against Dynamite in season 4, because the two conference matches were loses, and winning the first match, even if it was only 2 points, was a huge confidence boost. And we knew that after match 1 we could do it, and the almost win in match 2 just comforted ourselves, and we knew that it was possible, and we did it in great fashion. I think like Kara and Astre they did MVP in match 3. That's insane. Like thanks
All right,
to them,
so
All
right, so I want to ask you something. We do see we saw like in match 2 you all front run Yoshi circuit and you made the top 4. So that was a really bold move from your part, considering that how Yoshi circuit works. But going into match 3, you decided not to back on Sunset Wilds RT, and you still won the two races that happened there. Why did you decide not to back on that race specifically?
I think we didn't decide to back because it's kind of a short-ish race. It's not as long as say Bowser Castle or Yoshi Secret, and because they are that many cuts, you can Nisk, you can take the final cut, which is very, very strong. Like we told ourselves, this map is kind of fast-paced, so we are going to play some sort of bluff and decide to not back and see if we can clutch both races and get top spots, and it worked. Even if I think FX got shocks on both of the maps.
Yeah,
I think it was a great decision looking back, because it didn't hinder us too much.
It paid off for you, for sure. So we also saw I want to address the fact that even if you were losing by a lot at second match, and you were losing again first match, and you were again losing the start of third match, what was your thoughts? What was your mentality in order to do that comeback? Because what happened is that you come back good on the first match. At the second match, once you did the top 4, then you just start making winning races. And on this last match, when you got the lead, you were just unstoppable. So share me about that just a bit.
I think all our matches this season, except for one against Cyan Butterfly, were all losing matches until the first half of the match, and then we started winning races. But I think it's our play style, kind of. We always start kind of chill. If we are behind, it's not that bad, because we know we can come back if needed. And except against STK in week 8, I think, where we got destroyed, it always worked in our favor. And I think we maybe like the pressure, of being behind, so we can just like outplay ourselves and our enemies, and yeah, just in general, yeah, do the epic comeback. Even in the semis, like
Yeah.
they were down by 17, and last map they clutched it, and they went in to win the first match. So yeah, I think being behind is our go-to.
Being
Then
being behind is just good for you. You feel the pressure and you play better. I know that feeling. Like there are not a lot of teams that can work that way. Because if you just start getting like bad races, and then you just saying, okay, come on, we can do it, and then another bad race, and then another bad race, and then just your mentality just drops. But that's not the case with you. You have a lot of experience playing together, and you're just confident of what you have and what you can do. So again, huge congratulations to you. Maybe some of all of you can share some thoughts about all of this being Clan War League champions finally, after some seasons that I know you deserve it, but some things just didn't work out for you, and you didn't earn it that time. But this time you're the big winner. So yeah, so share me some things about that. Maybe Astre, Kura, what do you think about that?
I
didn't understand all. But yes, we did really bad season. The last season was really trash. We played really bad. But this season was like really funny for them, for us. We just try to have fun, and it worked. And that's all what I have to say. It was just so funny to play.
I think the same with Kura, because the last season was terrible for us. Some trash games. We try to do something, but we can't. And this season we have said to just play for fun, and just play together with a good harmonique. Je sais pas si on peut dire ça comme ça. And we try to play just together and for fun, and just pass a good moment, and just focus when someone hit us, or when someone don't pass very well for us, and just focus during the race, even if we lose by 11 or by more, and try to come back. Yeah, that's all.
Astre, la question de Sanchez, c'était qu'est-ce que ça vous fait d'être finalement les champions de la Clan War League?
Oh.
My bad.
It's just insane, because after 4 seasons, we did it. It was our unique objective, and we did it. So we are so proud of us. It was insane. It was a really good season. We did a really great match against STK in semi-finals. We were really proud of it, and we did almost the same in the final. It was just really fun.
All right, so
thank you again, and congratulations to you guys on winning a division title and winning the D1 title, and looking forward to having you next season. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, see you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
See you.